I took.
Before you make it, when I'm head to the the wood elves. You mean half every race has.
Working with wood.
I could. You're more already done. You'll never. I have nothing. Of course. What do you want to know?
There is much more. Provision. Yes, I hope you do. I keep an old rival's recipe nearby. Go, find and memorize it. Provisioners are quite secretive, but all is fair in brews and stews. Some provisioners hide recipes in old drawers or shelves, thinking themselves clever. Should coin be of no issue to you, guilds often...
Welcome.
Roast provisioners are only as good as the barrels. Should coin be of no issue. I've always believed the hunt. Now, the moment of truth. Should coin... Interesting sense. Your command of the crafts is in... I know of a cat. Potency essence. Absolutely, for such is the essence of enchanting. Runes of...
I have nothing left to do.
I know there are many... Can't you see I'm busy? Once we begin at the end. Indeed, each glyph.
So many strangers of late. I suppose Lord Vivek's light draws the cure.
Jora Oko Ta.
You should attack. Your command of the crafts is impressive, but not as with Master. Yes.
Just putting something missing. I'm looking for some ingredients to make a potion. Oh, that person moved really fast.
Locate a... Open your knapsack and place them in... Open your potions...
Nice. Hello, hello. Just playing some Elder Scrolls Online.
The Red Mountain.
What am I doing? I'm supposed to go to this guy.
Blaze assault. Your potions have mastered such decades ago.
So I just got certified in all 6 crafting abilities, which is blacksmith, woodworking, yeah, clothing, and then there's alchemy, enchantments, and provisions. The reason I wanted to get that done is because you can get a lot of gold by creating random items. And as we know, gold is king. Gets you where you want to go. Gets what you need. Alrighty. I had another mission or quest to do. I'm gonna go finish that one.
By the 3, I've never seen the mountains. We're headed...
Alrighty. Let's see. Wait, is this where I wanted to go? Oh man, I'm in the wrong
This
place.
town sprung up around Tel Naga. It allows me to study some interesting things.
Yes. The isolation of
There's
the
still
island
quests to do. I can add another one. I don't have a lot right now.
If only there weren't so many out. Mind your step. I would not want you to step on this random patch of grass. I jest, of course. The Telvanni force me to work, but I make sure it brings them no pleasure. I see you wear no shackles. Do you seek work? I know someone who needs help. In truth, you would be helping many Saxliel, myself included. During my latest escape attempt, I met an amber beauty with eyes like summer rain. Her Lucial name is Sun in Shadow, but I call her my heart. She hatches a plan to set us free. Seek her out in Tel Naga. If I know my heart, she will be sunning herself in the light of some book. Always reading that one, always learning. If all goes to plan, she will read her books beside me in the boughs of a hist. Soon, I hope. Walk with Sithis, my friend, and mind the Telvanni. They spin lies like an elder at the yard. I ventured too far from the hist and did not heed the bird signs. Dark elf slavers spine-hooked me near Thorn. I escaped 4 times, but never for long. Eventually the Telvanni bought me, at a discount I am told. I take pride in that, at least. Laws are slippery things. The Ebonheart Pact outlawed Argonian slavery, but House Telvanni refused to join the pact. In truth, I cannot imagine how they would live without slaves. The Magisters are like overstuffed crocodiles. Dangerous. I thank you for your offer, but I tire of breaking free only to be recaptured a day later. Mages mostly. Yes, and Khajiit also. You see, for a Telvanni, life is nothing but a cheap struggle for mastery and control. Mastery of their drive. I ventured too far from the hist and did not heed the bird signs.
Oh, sorry, repeated. Alright, so they want me to go and find Sun and Shadow.
Well,
So I've already done this quest with a different character.
Yes, can I help you, Suryo? Bless his eyes. Yes, I'm Sun and Shadow. Ioki told you I have a plan to earn our freedom, right? It will require finesse and discretion. I trust that I can count on you for both. To earn my freedom, I need the help of Magister. She's a recently elevated Telvanni Magister. Not so set in her ways as the others, and probably more likely to remember her early struggles. I know she wants something from Zane Tararis. I need to find out what it is, then get it for her. I'm afraid not. I traded in some favors to get a better idea of what she's seeking, but I learned very little. Apparently her mouth, Erevan Ontham, has some correspondence that might give us a clue. I need that letter. Oh, yes. House Telvanni has its warts, but it's a true meritocracy. With enough guile and cunning, even a lowly slave can sit on the council. I've studied spellcraft since before I could lift a broom. All I need now is the sponsorship of a magister. Tharana's been haranguing the council, trying to get their help in claiming Zane Tararis from House Redrin. She wants something in that shrine. I aim to get it for her. Her mouth, Erevan Ontham, has a letter that contains the clues we need. Be cautious in the council house, Sarah. House Telvanni is not just some beast you can slay. In this place, subtlety will serve you better than any shield. We have to play the game. Truthfully, it doesn't. Not yet. Telvanni plots take time to develop. If I demand the Oki's freedom too early, I show my hand. Suddenly, he's a valuable piece in the game, moved and sacrificed as the Magisters see fit.
It's really sad. It's like a commentary on real life.
Do I sense a rebuke? It's not ideal, I know. Look, I treasure Ioki. He's placed his trust in me. I hope you'll do the same. It was during one of his many escape attempts. I was cleaning Master Otheri's tableware when Ioki burst through the kitchen door, dragging his chains behind him. He threw open the window and started to climb through it. Then he saw me. He hesitated, even smiled. You don't see Mars slaves smile much. Certainly not when they're being chased by Nyx hounds. They dragged him off and threw him in the dry box. He told me he'd spend a year in there if it meant seeing me again. There's an old alchemist's proverb. No reaction is ever so forceful as the mixing of opposing components. A mouthful, I know, but it fits. Ioki and I occupy different poles on the same spear. He keeps me grounded. I keep him safe.
Alright. I did good, I didn't repeat the combos. Let's see.
And who might you be? Master Erevan is away on business. Has been for some time, in fact. I know a prowler when I see one. No one just wanders into a council mouth's office looking around. I should report you. What are you really after? And do be honest, we've already wasted enough. Ah, the one about Zane Tiraris, is it? Well, I could call the guard and be about my day, but I am a Telvanni after all. We don't turn away an opportunity when it presents itself. Perhaps you could help me with a problem I've run into. It's a matter of literature, or lack thereof. I wrote a poem, you see, a cloying, drunken mess of a poem. The post delivered it to my darling Ethrandora just this morning. If you get it away from her, the letter is yours. She spends most of her time in the study, here in the council hall. She's very diligent, always leaning over one book or another. And the way she licks her thumb when she turns the pages. Sorry, you'll find her in the study, yes. The poem's terrible. Plus, if word got to my parents that I'd been courting a wood elf, I'd be written out of the will, repeatedly, with red ink. Then there's also the possibility of blackmail. Why do you think Ethrandora keeps it on her? She knows that if Master Erevan gets wind of this, he might dismiss me from his service. Clever minx. Working for a council mouth is a fine occupation, Fla. I can't risk losing it. She's such a pretty, dainty thing. Not at all like those other scrawny Acon elves. Add a half bottle of Shane to a lusty heart and you wind up with some very poor decisions.
I'm laughing because my character's a wood elf, so.
Sorry, friend. We have nothing else.
I don't know why I stole those potatoes. They're not. They don't help me.
Get away from me!
Oh my god, what happened? I'm sorry. Did she just yell? Oh my god, that was embarrassing. I don't know what I did. I didn't even click A too soon. Okay. Just try again? Oh my god, she's suspicious. What do I do? Ugh, I can't do it. Damn it. Can I talk to her? Oh, okay, she's not suspicious anymore. There she is. Oh my gosh. I can't believe she screamed.
Halt!
Oh no!
Oh, look what crawled up from the dung heap.
I guess I'll just pay it.
I hope you can pay your bounty. Now get lost, scum.
I hope this is good news. Well? Quick, give it here! Phew, what a relief. All right, Flask.
Oh wait, I want you guys to read it. It's pretty funny, the letter. Before I give it to him. That is pretty bad.
Well, quick! Good riddance to bad writing.
Okay.
There you are. I was afraid you'd been compromised. Were you successful? May I? Ah, a saint's relic. Saint Films. Never heard of him. Says here, the Redarin want it too. To squirrel away in some musty old chapel, no doubt. We need to make sure Thorana gets it before they do. Looks like the shrine is locked, protected by some puzzle ward. Luckily, the letter provides some hints on how to break in. Solve the puzzle, grab the relic, then make haste to tell Thorana. Thorana should be there. Offer her the relic on my behalf. Somewhere between certain and apprehensive. The Telvanni respect all clever schemes and love to barter. This little intrigue will prove my worth, I know it. Then again, she could just try to take the relic by force. Run? Telvanni Magister's real magics that put Giuliano's to shame. Of course, you're quite the hero in your own right. Hopefully it doesn't come to that.
Alright, now I gotta travel far, far away. Let's see if there's anything to take from here. So let's see, where's this place that Bill wants to go?
You're safe now, citizen. Continue your journey in peace.
But I want to know why you're fighting.
ridiculous.
I'm sorry, Talimra, but my wife insists we try a real age.
I'm pretty sure it's outside of this town, so it's gonna take me a bit to get there. I think I might have gone the wrong way. Oops. I think we can jump. Yep. Yeah.
Help! Someone, please help!
Later. If you take too many quests, then you can't take anything in the moment. So I'd rather just focus on one quest at a time. My other character has way too many quests. Okay, I get it. You don't want to do my thing. I get it. What? What do I need to do? Oh, I forgot. Find a way to unlock. I feel like I've done this before. I don't remember. This one right here. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna do this thing. Okay. 2 shouts we are 1, 3 says we are 2. So 2, 3, 5, 6. 2, 3, 5, 6. That's 2. Three, 2, 3, 5, 6, 3. That's 5, 6, 5. And 6. Oh,
The door is open. Open
no,
at
got
last.
it. Okay. Find a way to access the central chamber. Okay. Boom. Stop. It's so short. I have to like look up at the enemies to fight them. It's so funny. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No, it's getting funny, that guy. No, big guy, big guy. I can wait for someone to come in. Yeah. Rather than fight them together. Making sure there's nothing else to take. Wait. Okay. Oh, no, wait, what? That's fine. Oh. No. Stop. This game is pretty cool because there's always something to do. Like, and then there's on top of all the expansions with downloadable content. It's like unlimited. Pretty crazy. Let me go get the way shrine first. Whoa. You just kill someone? That was pretty rude.
No, excellent. Another clumsy adventurer bumbles into my home. I really must put a hex on that lift. Have you come to rob me? That would go very poorly for you. Sun in shadow. Oh yes, I know the lizard. An enterprising young mage, if memory serves. Don't look so surprised. Her magical abilities are the worst kept secret in Sadrath Mora. What does she want? I hope you bring more than boring salutations. Do you now? Well, she's a clever one, isn't she? Even convinced you to do the work for her. Impressive. So, what does our scaled friend want in exchange for this relic? No. Give me a moment. I'm keen to guess. She wants her freedom, right? Oh, good. I was afraid she'd do something boring with her freedom, like run off into the marsh to worship trees or some such. Sun and Shadow shall have my endorsement. I'll give you a writ. Deliver it to my mouth, Erevan. He'll know what to do. There, that should be sufficient. Now, take that writ and be off. I have a relic to say.
Oh dang, my inventory's full. Sorry, got distracted. Alright, so we have to go back to Southgate now, if I remember correctly.
Do you need something? I'm rather busy. Oh? Let me see that. Submit to council. Argonian slave freed. Services to House Telvanni. Well. I've always known Sun and Shadow to be ambitious, but this is quite the master stroke. I shall take this to the council and send for her. Feel free to wait in the council chamber. We will rule on this matter soon. One other thing. Some of my personal correspondence went missing recently. If that ever happens again, the Morag Tong will hear of it. I trust we understand each other. I'll give this to the council.
That just makes me want to steal from him more. Let's see. Cool. Wait, what? Oh, I see, he's burning it. He's burning the tome.
I've imagined this moment since I was a hatchling. I knew I'd be free eventually, but now that the movement's here, they'll deliberate, needle each other a bit, then set me free. I only hope that they'll take me on as a hireling as well. I'll even get my own quarters. Can you imagine that? Not only my own room, a whole house to myself. My heart is racing. Yes, of course. I mean, eventually. We can talk about that later. Just let me bask, truly.
Let's see.
Well, well. What brings a slave to our audience chamber?
I bring tidings from my august patron, Magister Thorana. She would have your masters know that this slave, Sun in Shadow, has earned her favor.
What? Magister Thorana would lend her good name to this thing? Preposterous.
Larsa, don't be as tiresome as your master.
Can we move this along, please?
Very well. Magister Thorana, by right of rank, demands that the slave girl, Sun in Shadow, be freed from her bonds and raised up to a hireling of the great house Telvanni. She belongs to Magister Otheri, does she not?
Indeed. My most beneficent patron, Magister Otheri, acquiesces to Magister Thorana's demands. He is confident that Thorana will remember this kindness in the future. Sun and Shadow, you are hereby freed and lifted up to the rank of hireling.
My most majestic patron, Magister Gothrin, warns you all. Lift up one of these beasts and 1,000 more will follow. This is folly.
If there's nothing else, I have urgent business in Telmora.
You've done well, girl. Do come by in a day or so. I may have some work for you.
That's it? Oh, I see. It's like a new mission. Someone keeps killing people. Someone keeps killing people. I don't know why I find it funny. Alright, so I'm gonna go to her house.
Welcome, Sarah. Sorry about the mess. Believe it or not, this place feels like a palace compared to my old slave quarters. With any luck, I won't stay here long. I've hatched a plan that might catapult me to the rank of House Retainer. I'm glad you asked. Retrieving scrolls and relics, gathering up roots and mushrooms. That's what the Magisters expect from hirelings. Trust me when I say nothing stunts advancement like doing the expected. Real estate. Surprised? Good. Master Firith's been making secret inquiries, looking for land near Voss. Ioki knows a farmer who may be willing to sell his plot. If I purchase the deed and give it to Firith, he might sponsor my next promotion. I know I could count on you. Here's the gold. I'll not pay a drake more than what's in that pouch. Mostly because I don't have a drake more than what's in that pouch. Ioki can provide more details. Or you can just ask around Voss yourself. Fantastic! I bought new clothes, see? And no more sharing a room with 8 other people. This space belongs to me. It's mine. Best of all, I can stop hiding. I don't have to tuck my tomes under blankets or hide scrolls in my bodice. I can just be. Of course, everyone works for the Magisters in one way or another. Hirelings occupy the lowest rung on the ladder. Aside from slaves, of course. but we can earn a wage and study in peace. We can even refuse a task if we wish. It's remarkable. I enjoyed more freedom than most, it's true. Most of the Marshborn slaves hated me for it, called me Smokescale, Elfheart, and much, much worse. But that's all behind me now. I won. I harnessed my ambition, served my masters with loyalty and discretion, and earned my freedom. They whine like belly-sick whores and rot in chains. It doesn't get any clearer than that. I told you before, these things take time. I can't simply buy him because hirelings aren't allowed to own slaves, and they can't just set him free without jeopardizing my position in the house. This requires patience and an overabundance of caution. Archmagister Otheri. None of the other magisters would have him. Too many escape attempts. Then there's the matter of magical aptitude. The Telvanni abhor hissed magic, and make him wear suppression manacles all the time, even when he sleeps. Doubtful. Hissed magic doesn't operate by the same rules as Telvanni spellcraft. I think that's why the Magisters hate it so much. I can't say for certain, but I doubt there's anything in Ioki's repertoire that could... From what I gather, he wants to build a new tower there. I've no idea why. Mistress Dratha essentially owns Voss, and I can tell you she does not welcome intruders. If I was mad enough to antagonize one of the Magisters, it would not be Dratha. I only need him to survive long enough to sponsor me. He won't break ground on his tower anytime soon. Plus, there's a rumor that Dratha suffers from some mysterious illness. It could be Firith's doing. You never can tell with the Telvanni.
Let's go talk to Ioki. Let's go ahead.
And screech. I hear the claws grunting.
Naughty the me.
Trying to make some room.
I'm rather busy right now.
Greetings. We must speak quickly. The Overseer's grown... I do. Otheri banished me to those farms for a time. I spent 30 days in the dry box and heard many things. A salt rice farmer named Barris Rendo grumbled like a sick crocodile. His wife called Voss a backwater sty. He would sell. Why do you ask? She gave you gold? I thought... My heart told me that she gathered coin to purchase my freedom. She probably seeks to parlay this into an even greater sum. I trust her judgment, even if I do not fully understand it. Good luck.
Let's see. How far away is this place that I have to go? No, it's far. Okay. Well, no time like the present, right? Excuse me, everybody.
This is Magister Gothran's private property. Keep walking.
Yes, sir. Bye-bye. Usually crates just have like food or things to make food with, so it's not worth stealing. I only collect potency runestones right now because I won't find a lot of them. I'm also going to turn left instead of right just so I can get this map. Location. Not really in the mood to fight, so it's why I'm avoiding everybody. No, no, fight this person. Keep going. Look at that, level 9. Choose one. This. Okay.